Hi, this is Wisha. Oops, let me get this closer. There we go. And this is your Ching reading for January, February, and March. Well, this one's just January. As part of the 2019 sort of mix and match forecasts. So I'm using the Tao Oracle cards to give us something to look at. They're by Ma Devapadma. And the way I do this, if you haven't seen me do it before, I use dice for mine. Oops. So here we go, and let's look for a hexagram for, whoops, it's that same 5 keeps popping. Look for a hexagram for January. Okay. Okay, so the way I do it, then we end up sort of building one, and it's even, 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 which for me is a solid line, and then even, even, odd. So we have, oops, where's my little thing? We have lake over sky, which is number 43. So then I'll get number 43 out here. Okay. Okay. So in this particular representation, see if we can get this so you can see it. I hope you can see it. I know it's a little dark. This is called resoluteness, number 43. It says determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, inner resolve, integrity. Here we go, this is better. If you can read that. A test of character and self-examination. And we have this very determined looking character on here. So what I like about these mix and match readings, which are different divinatory systems, is that in some of the divination methods, I've received a very different message from this one. But this one is for those of you out there who are gaining focus or who have a clear focus. So I've done some readings for people who may not be focused yet and might be worried about it. This is for those of you who have a clear focus, and what you need to do is just concentrate upon it. So the idea is also one of integrity. So I think that has been actually a bit of a continuing theme, a little bit to thine own self be true, that if you have something on your mind or something that you're trying to accomplish, that you go ahead, oh yeah, that's much better, now you can really see it. Sorry about that. That you give yourself the opportunity to see it through. So if you have made a clear determination, you feel a sense of decisiveness and focus with something, then in a sense, this January, you owe it to yourself to follow it through to its logical conclusion. Because as you do that, it probably will challenge you in some ways. I mean, most things that we attempt challenge us in some ways. If they weren't going to be challenging, or if they weren't going to trigger some resistance or something like that, we'd already have done them. You know, if they were all cakewalks, you know, and everybody gets a prize, we would already have accomplished it a long time ago. So the things that you're trying probably, of course, will require some effort. They will pose some obstacles, but this is about allowing your character to shine forth to help you overcome that. And also because we have the idea here of a monk, that you use a contemplative mindset as you go forward in your path. So I think this means not so much gauging yourself by externals, but gauging yourself by the fidelity of your commitment. So let's say you made a goal that you were going to achieve something that has a number or some metric attached to it. And you did in your mind and in your actions, you did everything that you told yourself you would do. But the numerical or metrical results haven't shown up yet. They don't look like you planned. If you have been faithful in your efforts and in your approach, and you can really look deep inside and say, yeah, but I did the work, then you are winning. And if you keep carrying through, eventually the results that you want to see will come for you. This would especially be true if you picked up something kind of big as a goal in January, something that might have taken longer than a month to form and might take longer than a month to achieve. This is just all about having your head right. This is not about beating yourself up about hitting all the milestones. As long as your commitment is very solid, you are and you're able to look at within yourself and feel really unconflicted about that dedication, then you're in great shape. You're exactly where you want to be, and it will continue to carry you forward. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. And I'm going to move on to February, March, because the I Ching has the idea of changing lines. Even though I'm not going to analyze the lines change by change, I will look at the sort of the elemental changes. Like this is lake over sky. So I'll look at the elements that come up in the next month and see how things have changed. Because the I Ching is the book of changes. So in this particular method, looking at things as they relate one to another is perhaps more important than it is in some others where things can be more standalone, if that makes sense. So, okay, until next time, rock on with your bad selves.